Yeah, lab reports are often the Achilles heel for students. They can handle the experiment, enjoy the hands on work, and get the results down, but once it comes time to structure their thinking and write it all out, the wheels wobble. Lab reports expose the cracks in skills reading comprehension, writing, data literacy, and critical thinking. If a student can crack out a solid lab report, chances are they've mastered a lot more than just the science. So, I'm going to give you tips to how to write a lab report. The paper towel lab will guide this walkthrough. Each section has a specific purpose, and certain parts deserve extra attention. The title page must include the experiment title, the instructor's name, the course, your first and last name, the due date. The title should clearly state the focus of the investigation, such as the strength and absorbency of different paper towel brands. Descriptive title removes confusion. In the abstract, abstracts are short, precise, and placed first, but written last. The abstract is a single space summary written in Times New Roman 12-point font. This section introduces the purpose, outlines the methods, presents the hypothesis, and summarizes the main findings. In this lab, the independent variable was the brand. The dependent variable were the amount of mass supported before tearing and the percentage of sheets soaked during the absorbency test. Notice how the hypothesis predicted Kirkland would perform best, yet the results told a different story. In the methods section, this section includes the problem statement, the hypothesis, and the objectives. The problem asks which brand demonstrated the highest strength and absorbency. The objectives included practicing experimental setup, following systematic procedures, calculating averages, and analyzing absorbency. Methods explain not just how the test was run, but why the test was valuable. The materials section provides a bulleted list of necessary items, and the procedures must be numbered steps written in original words. A reader should be able to repeat the experiment based on this section. Each action, from preparing the paper towel square to measuring mass with a digital scale, must be clear and reproducible. The results section reports only data. 2 tables were included, one for strength and one for absorbency. Brawny held an average of 220 grams, Bounty averaged 150 grams, and Kirkland averaged 30 grams. For absorbency, Kirkland soaked 56.25% of its roll, Bounty soaked 25%, and Brawny soaked 15%. Results display numbers, not explanations. The analysis section interprets the results. Brawny demonstrated the greatest strength and absorbs efficiently. Kirkland showed the weakest performance. The analysis also acknowledged possible errors, such as inconsistent drop sizes. This section connected data to the objectives and explained patterns. Validity and reliability ensure that data can be trusted. Repeated trials, consistent drop sizes, and careful measurement reduce errors. Even minor variations in penny weights were minimized by averaging across multiple trials. Consistency supported accuracy. Trustworthiness refers to fairness and credibility. Transparent documentation, impartial brand selection, and ethical methods allowed replication. Use of recognizable paper towel brands increased real-world relevance. In the conclusion section, it restated the purpose, summarized the results, and emphasized importance. Brawny displayed the highest strength and lowest absorbency percentages. Kirkland displayed the weakest overall performance. This section connected the results to real-world application, emphasizing consumer choice and material quality. References acknowledge the tested brands. This section shows professionalism and respect for sources. Always include references, no matter how basic. A lab report is not only a record of results, a lab report is a structured explanation of the scientific investigation. Each section has a role, from abstract to references, written in Times New Roman, 12-point font. Abstracts are single space, other sections follow standard formatting. Following this structure ensures clarity, accuracy, and credibility. Lab reports may feel like the Achilles heel of science class, but they don't have to be. Every section, from the abstract to the conclusion, is a chance to show real understanding. By focusing on the problem, stating the hypothesis, identifying the IV and DV, recording data, and analyzing results, the report becomes a strength, not a weakness. Mastering this process means stronger science skills, stronger writing skills, and stronger thinking overall.